Telegram for Mr. Ben 10,000 of YGO.
What the hell?
Dear Mr. Ben 10,000 of YGO, it's come to my attention as the President of the United States that you have tremendous superpowers that allow you to turn into various monsters that may help in the crush card virus epidemic. So what I would like you to do is test my theory of UV light to destroy the virus with your awesome and amazing and tremendous superpowers. This is a direct order from the President of the United States, also known as me, Donald Trump.
Alright.
A few moments later.
Alright. Okay. Here we go.
I'm Elemental Hero Nils, and damn it, this is not the hero. I was looking for.
Alright, try it again,
I am the Dark Knight. This is Destiny Hero Malicious. This is the hero the United States deserves, but not the one it needs right now.
Well, damn it, this one isn't even a freaking hero card. Dang it!
Well, Crush Card Virus, you only have to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Well, you must, because this is still the wrong damn hero.
Son of a, still the wrong damn hero. Okay, here we go. One more try.
Alright, finally! I've got the right hero, Sparkman. Alright, Crush Card Virus, I hope you're ready, because I'm about to UV ray blast you. Lightning fluorescence!
Oh, crap. That didn't work.
Hey, what's up guys? It is your friendly neighborhood Yu-Gi-Oh! Superhero Ben 10,000 YGO. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that skit. That took a while to make. I'm just saying, I went through a lot. I also went through a lot to find a deck that I personally could pilot and that would be entertaining for you guys. It kind of had a heroic aspect to it. And what I came up with was the Elemental Hero Sparkman Phantasm Spiral deck. So I'm going to give you guys my take on it. I just want you guys to remember that this is a casual deck. This is not something I would recommend taking to anything past a regional. And if you take it to a regional, I don't expect you to make the top 8 if you were playing this variant. Now, that being said, this was fun to pilot, and you're going to see it play against some more competent decks and do pretty well because, you know, I'm very familiar with this deck. I have a various number of cards that support it, and I probably in the future will pick up more. Konami, if this video should ever get to you, please make a water elemental hero that is a normal monster. Please, please, I'm begging you, please. Because the fact that this monster is a light attribute and not a water one is a pain in the butt. I will explain that, though, when we get to the deck profile. So, if you're new to the Ben 10,000 YGO channel, this is how we do my particular brand of Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck profiles. We have this little conversation up here in the front. We'll have some replay footage in the middle, and at the end, I'll have the deck profile, and I will explain the ins and outs of it. So, let's go check out that replay footage. Alright, there you have it, guys. This is my Elemental Hero Phantasm Spiral deck. So, don't let the replays fool you. This deck, yes, it did beat some meta. We fought Shadal's, or I should say maybe like last format meta. However you want to look at it. We also fought past format meta, which is Necroz. And we also fought a current tier, I want to say 1.5. I really feel like Heroes maybe are not a tier 1 deck, but they're like right there underneath right now. So we fought a full-powered hero deck, and we beat them. And yeah, this deck definitely, if it gets its combo pieces, it can keep up with these decks. Now, that's the good news. I want to go ahead and be completely transparent with you that I don't think that this deck is, at least on its own, it's still missing a few things that it needs to be able to compete. One of those things, like I said, jokingly, you know, at the beginning of the video, is I wanted a water elemental hero. The thing about this is, the reason why is because you see stealth attack, you banish a water, and you get to protect the back row. And unfortunately, Sparkman here isn't a water. We are playing Hero Blast. This is a real deck that I own, by the way. And the reason I went this route is because, to be frank, I don't have the cards I need to make a regular hero deck. So I decided to go a different route and build something a little more fun. But just because I played a casual deck doesn't mean I don't play to win. I'm just really good at taking junk and building something decent out of it. So, so basically this is what I came up with out of my personal collection. The things that you need to a lot of it's very self-explanatory. You play Painful Decision over E-Call because you need to, it's extra cards deck thinned out of the deck, so you're not dead drawing Sparkmans. Plus, you're going to get Sparkmans back with Hero Blast. This is my replacement for Phantasm Spiral Battle. Basically, these cards act as destruction. Obviously, Phantasm Spiral Battle is better, but I digress. Quantum Cat. This is another weird card that you're going to see. This is my water target, so when I don't have Phantasm Spiral Dragon or a token, we basically banish that off of the Sea Stealth attack to protect the back row, and if I get the token off, like you guys saw in the hero thing, I'll abuse the tokens constantly. Like, oh, you activated something? Great. Banish a token? Oh, get a token. I'm pretty sure that hero player would, if he was sitting across the table from me, he would have cussed me out. Alright, so fun little interaction that you guys may not know, and this is one thing I'm going to let you know, is about Foolish Burial Goods. Alright, so if you draw Foolish Burial Goods, think of this card as another terraforming. If you have drawn Sea Stealth Attack and Foolish Burial Goods, it is the same as drawing terraforming. Why? Because we can send off our Phantasm Spiral Fields, our Pacifist, the Phantasm City, aka Yumi, into the graveyard. Since it counts as Yumi, Sea Stealth Attack says, oh, if you have Yumi in your hand or in the graveyard, activate it. So, voila. There you go, guys. There's another way to kind of cheat out Phantasm Spiral Pacifist if you don't have it. So, essentially, we're playing the one terraforming, we're playing the Metaverse, and we're playing the double Foolish Burial Goods. So in essence we have, and then of course we'll have the Pacifist. So with this deck you literally have a total of 7 field spells, essentially. If you draw the combo, or if you just draw out one of the flat out gets, or sometimes you hard draw it. We also play a lot of deck thin in here, that's why we're playing Pot of Dualities, and we're playing the Metaphos Fusion and the Upstarts. If we don't draw the Sea Stealth Attacker, that's what Metaphos Fusion's for. It's another target. The only thing that sucks is if you draw this card and then your opponent doesn't blow it up when you set it. I'm looking at all of you guys who didn't blow up the card that I wanted you to blow up. Now, there's another card in this deck that is also a bit of a brick, but I only play it just for style points, and I never drew it, so it doesn't matter. Miracle Fusion. There's a combo with Absolute Zero and Sea Stealth Attack. Banish a water monster, protect all your stuff. Oh, well, look at that. Absolute Zeroism is a water monster, so banish him. He nukes the field. He'll come back later. I'll get tokens because now I no longer control effect monsters, and it's not a special summon to return, so that basically turns on, if I would ever get to make this card, it still means that a lot of my Phantasm cards are still live because he's not there anymore. So there you go. That's just for style points. I mean, you also could go for the Shining with the same play, and the only reason why we would bother with that is just because big number. Most of the extra deck you are not going to use. So every one of these Xyz monsters you see, you're never going to use them. They're just filler. That's why Pot of Extravagance is a really good card to have in this deck if you can afford it. I can't, so I just kind of threw in some generic rank 4s that could help out in a pinch or just look good, or, you know what I mean, or I thought were interesting looking, like Snow Giant. It's filler. It's not, I didn't even play any of these, and the only monsters that I ever even tried to summon were these 3, and the only reason why you play Ultimate Dragon is because we are playing the Tinyi Wushu Strike, or, oh, excuse me, Fist of the Unrivaled Tinyi. Sorry, they have the OCG name. The other thing that I would suggest to make this deck better is playing There Can Be Only One over Summon Limit, but Summon Limit will work in a pinch. So there you go, guys. This is my Phantasm Spiral Hero deck. If you are enjoying these kind of weird way I do deck profiles, also if you're enjoying the skits, let me know in the comments below. I try to make these deck profiles more interesting with a little bit of humor, and I hope you guys are enjoying that. Anyway, guys, the next video that's going to be out is going to be another behind the screen, I believe. It's going to be with a member of our community who's a little more on the musical side, so make sure you give him a very big welcome. And guys, I will see you in the next one. I'm Ben 10,000 YGO. I'm your friendly neighborhood Yu-Gi-Oh superhero, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.